and welcome to another episode of Just a Teen. I'm so excited you're here. So now, it's time to sit back, relax, and enjoy. Hi, and welcome to another episode of Just a Teen. So today I'm here with Hannah from Uganda. Hannah, how are you doing?
I'm fine, thank you. How are you?
I'm very good. So let's just open up with what's it like being a teen in Uganda?
A teenager in Uganda is very fascinating because there are a lot of parties and a lot of socialization that happens in the teenage circle in Uganda. It's fun.
Wow. So, I mean, if we're talking about activities and things like that, what are some of your favorite, places to go or things to do with your friends?
My favorite things to do with friends are going to the movies and going like bowling, playing like video games in public arenas and stuff like that. It's very fun and entertaining.
Wow. Do you have a favorite place you like going to?
For the movies or in general?
I guess in general.
There's this restaurant. It's like a chain restaurant
Okay, what's it
called
called?
CJ's, which is
Okay.
short for like Cafe Javas. Its food is so good.
What do they have? What's your favorite go-to like item to order there?
My favorite is the loaded fries and Blue Lagoon. It's like a drink, but not like the alcoholic one. It's just like
Yeah.
lemonade. Mhm.
Yeah, if I visit, which I really want to visit, I will definitely go there then. That sounds great.
Yeah, you should.
So, I guess let's just go to a topic that I think all teens can relate to, which is school related stuff and college related stuff. I know with back to school season now, it's probably a topic that's on a lot of teens' minds, obviously. So I guess it would just be interesting to kind of hear, what an average day in your life looks like. Just kind of guide us through that.
Yeah. So my day starts off in the morning. I wake up at 4 a.m.
Wow.
because actually have to study for like tests because I'm not like an evening studier because my brain just switches off after
I
school.
relate.
So I sleep in the morning. And then I'll go in the shower at like 6 in the morning because I have siblings. So, it's a hustle getting in the
I
shower.
know. Yeah.
So I get in the shower, I do everything. I put on my uniform because my school has a uniform. And then I take breakfast most of the days if I'm not late. And by 7:20, we have to leave the house because I stay like 30 minutes away from my school. That's if you use like the highway. And then we get to school and homeroom starts at like 8. Homeroom is basically where you gather with like all the people in your class and you have a homeroom teacher. And the teacher basically gives you like announcements for the day and everything. And you just get to like settle in. And then classes start at 10 minutes past 8. And the class duration is 45 minutes. And there are two periods at the start, and then there's a 20-minute break, then one period, and then like the snack break, and then there are three periods, and then the lunch break, and then there are two periods at the end, and then home time, which is at 3:35. After school, most of the times I stay after school till like 5 because like I like talking to my friends, catching up and like going around the school and inquiring stuff from like the teachers if I need like a book from the library or something like that. And then I'll leave school by like 7. And it's convenient for my siblings too, because like, my brother plays sports and my sister, she's new to the school we're in right now. So she kind of has to do some fitting in. So it's convenient for her to have that time to like, socialize. Then I go home and I make food because I'd be hungry after school.
Yeah.
And I'll just have like free time and I'll do like light studying, not like the heavy work because my brain is like almost completely switched off.
Makes sense.
And then after that, I'll probably like watch TikTok for like some time and like, text my friends back, all that. and then I'll have dinner, shower, and then like do my devotions for the night and then go to sleep. That's how like a typical school day goes for me. Yeah.
Wow, that sounds pretty long. And it sounded like you also have like a lot of classes because I know in my school I only have 4 periods per day, but each one is an hour and a half. So I'm kind of wondering how long each of your periods are.
They're 45 minutes.
Okay, yeah, so it's just shorter. That makes sense. Maybe that's better though for focusing because after an hour and a half, I find that my brain is shut off too.
Yeah.
So I guess talking about courses and stuff, what are some classes that you take and maybe what your favorite classes or favorite, I don't know, like type of classes?
The classes I take right now, because I take 4 classes, which is history, literature and English, and then English language and sociology. And my favorite class, but probably the hardest if you don't read, is history.
Mm.
And the funnest is sociology because it's easy and it talks more about like, family, socializing, everything. It's really fun. Yeah.
So sociology sounds really interesting. I really want to take that for sure. Too bad my school doesn't offer it. Um, does your school offer any like unique classes that you think maybe wouldn't be available in like other schools?
Um, well, they're like 3 classes where I haven't really heard other people in like different schools talk about. They offer a subject called GP, which is Global Perspective. It's basically like a research class for researchers, and for most classes, it's actually mandatory, so you have to take it. But in like A level, which is like 12th grade, which is 11th grade and 12th grade, you can drop it because it's like non-examinable. And there's this other class called Thinking Skills. I don't really even know what it's about, but they're trying to make us more high quality learners.
Okay.
And yeah, they have well-being, but I feel like most schools have that. That's like PSHE. I don't know if you've heard about it, yeah.
Like what?
PSHE. It's like physical, social,
Oh,
health education.
okay. We have health class in my school, so I'm guessing that's pretty similar. Yeah,
Mhm. I think, yeah, those are the classes that are like more unique
that
to
sounds
our school.
cool.
Yeah.
Does your school offer foreign languages except for English?
Yeah, we also do French, and Spanish is actually not like in the school curriculum, but it's offered as a club. And German is also like a subject that they introduced.
That's really cool. So, okay, I guess kind of, transferring from school to, you're a 12th grader now and me personally, I'm, starting to work on my college applications and stuff like that. I'm wondering how the college application process kind of works in Uganda and maybe what you're doing to prepare yourself for like higher education.
Okay, so the college application in Uganda, it depends because it's like you're either going to like a school in Uganda or you're gonna be like an international student, which is like any other country apart from Uganda.
Right.
So like if you're applying to a school in Uganda, it's basically like you have to provide like your papers and just write a college essay why you should be accepted into this course, da da da, all that, and like you pay your tuition for the course you're gonna take. And if you're gonna apply to an international university, basically you have to first like apply to the school, have all your like qualities and your essay put together. And then if you get accepted, then you have to start like applying for your visa
Oh, wow.
and your study visa. And it kind of takes a while because Uganda is not very high in like the strong passport category. So it would take probably like 3 months for you to get like
Wow.
your visa or to get it rejected. But that's not good. So yeah.
So what colleges are you thinking of applying to?
I'm gonna start off, okay, applying to a college here
Yeah.
because it's more comfortable. Then I'm applying to one in Kenya.
Mhm.
And then I'm applying to one in Canada and Mauritius
Cool.
and the US because I'm keeping my options open.
Wow. If I may ask, what college are you applying to in the US?
In the US, Howard.
Howard. I've heard of that. That's in DC, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's close to me. That's awesome. I've heard that's a really good university. That's really
yeah.
exciting though. Yeah. And it's cool that you're really, diversifying your options, applying to all these different countries. That's so cool. Um, yeah, so do you have any standardized tests or something for college admissions that people in Uganda take?
Yeah, you have to take the IELTS. It's basically like a language proficiency test,
Okay.
but people who take English language in like 11th and 12th grade, they don't have to take the IELTS.
Okay, that's
But
good.
it's basically like they have to know if your English is good enough to like study abroad. And yeah,
That's cool. Well, good luck with all of that, and let me know where you end up choosing. Um,
thank you.
so I guess let's just talk about, outside of school and college applications and all that stuff. What are some hobbies that you have or some extracurriculars you like participating in?
Um, well, I play for the school basketball and soccer team. I
Awesome.
know it currently doesn't look like it because I haven't been in the field in a while, but I play basketball and soccer, and I also play netball, but my school doesn't have a team, so I kind of have to like opt to play it outside the school ground. But it's very fun. It's my favorite sport, actually.
Wow. Yeah, I'm not sure if netball is as common in the US, but it seems really fun. And I tend to like net sports, so that's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm personally, I'm less into sports, I guess. I'm more into like dancing, theater, that type of stuff, but I think sports are very cool. Like I wish I was, athletically inclined. Um, so I guess kind of shifting gears here a bit, maybe let's talk in general, about culture in Uganda or in your community. So I guess the first question is, what are some common languages that are spoken in Uganda except for English?
In Uganda, okay, apart from English, they speak Swahili.
Yes.
It's kind of like you basically have to kind of know Swahili, but most people don't. I don't know why. And something interesting is if you want to like apply to be in like the parliament or the government, you actually have to know Swahili.
Wow.
So yeah. And a language that's like more spoken than even English is Luganda. It's basically like from the Baganda tribe, which is just like a tribe, but I don't know, it's very popular and many people speak that language.
Wow.
It's
So there's
basically like English in the US.
That's awesome. I love how there's so many different languages. That's really cool and diverse and awesome. Um, I guess, do you have like a specific word or phrase in either, Swahili or how do I pronounce it? Luganda? I don't want to mess it up.
Yeah, Luganda.
Uganda. Do you have like a word or phrase that you like from one of those languages that you want to share?
Well, does it have to be like okay, like anything?
Yeah.
Um,
If you don't, we can
I
we can
can't think of it. Let me think about it. Mm, mm, Owunya Bulunji. I
what is
love that. I love that phrase. It means you smell good.
Ooh.
I don't know. I just love hearing that you smell good.
It
Owunya
sounds nice
Bulunji.
too. It sounds nice when you say it. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, I guess we can't really smell. You probably can't smell me through the screen, but thank you. Yeah, that's a nice thing to say.
Yeah.
So, I guess like kind of continuing with culture, do you have, a favorite holiday or celebration that's either, in U Uganda or, that's your personal favorite?
Okay. This is probably like I don't want to speak on behalf of everyone, but this is probably like everyone in Uganda's favorite holiday, and it's Christmas.
Okay, that
Everybody
makes sense.
loves Christmas here.
Of
It's
course.
literally like the biggest deal ever.
What are some things that, make you think make Christmas unique in Uganda specifically?
Well, in like on Christmas, everybody cooks. Like everyone cooks at their house, and like you can invite like your family, your friends to come have like a big feast, and then all the adults who gather around, they're talking, all the kids are playing. It's so beautiful.
Yeah, Christmas is so pretty. But
Mhm.
I'm wondering, what's the climate in Uganda? Because I'm thinking, here Christmas, I'm on the East Coast, so it's, very cold and snowy, but I'm wondering what the climate is in Uganda, like in the winter.
Okay, well, Uganda sometimes it's very bipolar when it comes to the weather.
Yeah.
But we have seasons. We only have
Okay.
like two seasons because there's nothing like snow
Okay.
here.
Makes sense. Yeah.
And yeah, there's the rain season and the hot season. They don't even call it summer or anything. They just call it like the hot season and the
Okay.
rain season. Currently, right now, it's actually the rain season, which happens like during like the end of the year. And then like from January all the way up to like August again, it's like the hot season. So it's
Wow.
mostly hot over here. Yeah.
Got it. Yeah, honestly, I personally like warm weather more, so I would be happy with that. But, I guess there's something nice about four seasons, but I would also probably prefer to live in a place that's warm for most of the year. So I guess it
Mhm.
depends on preference though, for sure. Um, so any other thing you'd like to share just in general?
Um, well, Uganda is a very beautiful country. Like there are very many things to see, and there are very many like diverse people. Like you can come in Uganda and you won't see like everybody looking the same. Like there's a lot of diversity, a lot of like, you can find like let me not, this isn't supposed to like sound racist. Like I'm being very cautious, but you can find
Of
like
course.
a white person speaking Luganda just like a native of Uganda. Like it's so diverse over here.
That's incredible. I think that's so important. And that's so, so cool. And I definitely want to visit. So if I ever plan to visit, I'd love to meet you and maybe you can give me some
Yeah.
recommendations about things. Well, it was so great speaking to you, but unfortunately our time is up. It went by pretty fast, I know. Um, and I honestly learned so much, and there's so much to learn. So if we ever wanted to do a future episode together, I'd love to do that. I guess to close things off, what's a way to say, bye or see you later in Luganda or in Swahili?
It was nice to meet you. Mm. Oh, it's Webalenyo.
Hmm.
Webalenyo Kulaba.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to pronounce that. It's gonna be wrong though, so maybe it's better for me to not. Well,
You
it was
can try, like, take it step by step.
okay.
Webale
Webale,
Nyo
yo,
Kulaba.
kulaba.
Yes, that's it.
That's so pretty. It's such a beautiful language. Wow. Well, it was so great to meet you, and I hope to see you again soon. Thank you so much.
Thank you too.
Hi, and thank you so much for listening to today's episode of Just a Teen. If you would like to be notified every time we upload a new episode, then please make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow our Spotify, in addition to checking out our social media. In addition, if you are a teen residing anywhere in the world interested in partaking in any of our programs, such as joining our team, participating in our ambassador program, or submitting content to be published, then please check out the link tree in the description for all the forms and information. And of course, check out our website for more general information about Just a Teen. Thank you so much and have a great day.